Hello, everyone. Welcome to another impromptu stream. This stream is it's not going to be that long, probably 15 minutes, but who knows? I ramble. I just want to set the record straight because of this idiot that's been in the chat. I don't mean they're an idiot because they're in my chat. I'm saying they're an idiot and they're in my chat. If there's a distinction, it's kind of fine line to ride, but I wanted to set the record straight about who the flying monkeys are really, because I think there's some confusion about what they want. I also want to clear up what I mean by YouTube blocking and how that works. I'm going to show you and discuss this idiot's new post from today, which actually proved my point, making them an idiot. So first off, these flying monkeys, they're just clout chasers. And you have to think about that. The fact that they are following and cozying up to a murderer to ride the fame or the interest, right? And then you can tell that because they kind of allude to it in their own posts where Nicole's like, oh, you must really be obsessed with this. No, you are obsessed to want to be friends with this murderer. And you keep dripping all this information out because you want people to pay attention to you. And then rather than answer questions I ask you, you deny what I say is true, then you block me, and then pretend and lie and say you didn't block me. So let's go ahead and prove the blocking point right here. So this is a video I recorded earlier because StreamYard makes it impossible to share screens, different windows very well. And so it's a little bit lower resolution, but if anyone has any questions at this point or going through this, let me know. But this is how blocking actually works on YouTube. It's not what you think it is. And look at it from, oops, let's go ahead and go to this stage. Here we go. The other account. So let's say this is some random nobody troll account, right? Okay, so just to clarify, I changed the picture up there. It's HearMeowt too, but pretend this is an idiot troll channel, right? That I'm looking at from my login. So I'm looking at this account as HearMeowt. And they throw up a post, which I can see because it's a public comment, right? So this is a view from my channel. So let's say, well, yeah, no, I know that, but I'm just trying to clarify on who these people are. That's become very obvious. I see this post. So then I come over and I reply a comment and I'll say, something like, why would you bother helping a murderer? Also, and seeing it isn't really the important thing. You just need to see the flow of how the messages go. It's just really small. Question. Right? Okay, now let's go over and look at it from the other account. You can see from manage videos, right? This is the channel view from this person. So this is the view of the troll. Right? Because I have managed videos. I hit refresh here and I should see my comment pop up. So we can see under here, under the comments, you see myself saying, why would you bother helping a murderer? Okay, now here's the important part. If I click on this, I can do hide user from channel, remove, pin, report, right? When I say blocking, I'm talking about hiding them from your channel. It is not the same as timing somebody out in chat. And the person won't know. So if I'm this troll, I hit hide user from channel. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to demonstrate. I can click on this to go to this channel, right? View channel, right? So I can see everything on here, blah, 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 blah. And let's just say I leave a post on this. Looks like a good thing. I'll just put here, this is to demonstrate how blocking actually works. Pay me no attention. Okay. See the comment here. All of you can see this. This is out there now. Sorry, it's so small. I'll try and zoom in there. Okay. But I'm still logged in as this troll. Okay. So now if I go back to my channel, if I, as the troll, go back to my channel, look at my posts, see my comments. Let's say I decide, oh, I really don't want to answer any of these questions and I don't like this accusation. I'm going to click on hide user from channel. Yep. Hidden. Okay. They're hidden, right? Let's go back over and check if my comment is still there that I just left. Go to the posts. Once you know it, the comment is still there. Even though I've hidden myself from this account, my comments are still here. And guess what? I can still see all the content of the person that I have blocked effectively from my channel. Now let's go back over into my YouTube. I do from a different one because these are actually two separate accounts. Okay, since I haven't refreshed the page yet, see here, comes here. Now I'm going to hit refresh. I can still see my comment, right? But it's gone. This is me as the person who has been blocked. This is explaining blocking in general on YouTube, because there were a lot of questions, people thinking, oh, she blocked me, she blocked me. You won't know that when you're blocked, you see nothing different. The only difference is that that person has removed everything that you have put on their page, and it is in the live chat as well. They won't see you, but everyone else will see you, and everyone else will see them. It's a mute button, essentially. That makes sense? For anyone else who looks at this channel, you would not see this comment anymore. I will prove this by going under a third account. All right, now I'm under a third account, looking at my main page. So this account up here, Douche Canoe Esquire, right? Let me go and check out the posts. Okay, news first. I can still see the troll comment, right? It is still there. Now, let's go check out this channel where the troll left the post. I have super exclusive information about my bestie, Sarah Boone. No comments, right? Now, I will leave a comment on here. Oh, yes, I am a douche as well. Please let me know what it is. Okay, another comment left on here. Now let's switch over to, all right, let's switch back to the troll account and see, this is the troll account, because if I click on my channel, I have the customize and manage videos option, right? I'll go over to my posts. I see one comment here. I have a one comment from the other troll as a post on this, right? I can still go to my main channel and see my posts. Does this make sense to everyone now? It's blocking. It's more like having a mute button. So hopefully that kind of cleared that up. I mean, you did it fast, right? I don't know why it's still there. I did it kind of fast, but the only way you would know if you're blocked is if you post something on somebody's account, look at it from a different account that you have that isn't blocked, and you will see that your content isn't there, but it still appears for you. So when this troll who sent these messages yesterday, bring this up. I'm just going to deal with these. So we know who the troll was, Nicole. She said, did I block you? No, I didn't. Sorry to disappoint, but I honestly couldn't care less about what you had to say. So blocking you never crossed my mind. Well, then why'd you do it? We know it's blocked because classified crime as well checked, and she could not see my posts. I could see my posts under my original account. When I went to a second account, I could not see them because Nicole blocked me. But that's because she's a liar. All right. It's not complicated why she does this, but I don't want anyone to think that there's, you know, well, I already knew all this. We shouldn't like assign some like, oh, what is her motivation? Right. Her motivation is she's a liar and she's trolling and trying to get people to pay attention to her. But let's move on to the second one. So she removed all her posts, which is weird. But in her comment yesterday that a lot of you responded to was, anyway, back to the actual topic, the document, its font, and who wrote it. Honestly, if I didn't know anything about the case and was watching you for the first time, I'd think, wow, this guy really cares about Sarah's documents. Now I responded knowing that, you know, she had me blocked. I said, no, I don't care about the documents. I care about the stupidity within them, because I think a lot of people don't understand that I view it as I have to be in the real world with people like this. I have to go to a drive-through where she's working, you know, takeout, and I have to deal with this idiot taking my order, right? I wish people would be less stupid. But the second part of it was interesting, to say the least. Let's see. For the record, no, I did not write the whole document. Much of it was written by Sarah because, you know, it's her case. I'm also 13 hours ahead of her. So anything I did help with was late at night, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed at the time. I don't think I think you're as dull as a brick. But my main contention in my video yesterday was that she clearly wrote it because she had the electronic document. She's saying, no, I did not write the whole document. So what does this idiot do? To prove me wrong, she then puts up a new post today showing that she electronically sent the letter to Sarah. What? How does that prove me wrong and prove you right? This is so stupid. Oh, I don't have the first screenshot of it. 1 second here. The reason she made this post, according to her. Okay. Let's do this. So she put up this post, and you can see at the top here, direct from the copy I created. No typos. Oh! In order for Sarah to have her own copy to print it, needs to be sent to her to print from her tablet. So you wrote it then. Sarah didn't write it, send it to you, and then you sent it back? Nicole, you realize you're proving you're an idiot. And not to mention, there are still typos here. That's the other thing that really bothers me about people. I'm always try to be like humble or have humility. I always, especially with math stuff, right? I'm always trying to figure out where can I be wrong in my conclusion. When I think something's not right, I try and seek out everything. I'm like, where could I be wrong? And I test out different things and I eliminate. I'm like, no, I really don't think. And so at the end, I will come up and say, well, I don't see how it's any other way, but I will still go, I don't see how this is wrong or how I could be wrong, but can you please explain to me what errors I have made? And then I give them a chance to respond, which is what I was basically doing to Nicole by giving her that list of questions, which she didn't want to respond to and blocked anyway. But let's just look at the first page, go through it for these typos that aren't there, according to her. Okay, I can't really edit it on the screen, can I? Let's see here. Maybe if I do share screen with this. 1 second. Try this. Share screen. Window. If I share this, how does this look? And if I do edit on here. Oh, okay, good. This might work. Let's go to markup. Okay. Whoa. All right. So let's do a little highlighter here. Okay. No typos, huh? Nicole. This is what we're talking about, though, Nicole. We're trying to point out this thing was full of errors, and your position is that it's not full of errors, but then you prove that it is full of errors by sending the same thing over, saying there are no errors. Okay, so first, there should be a period after Sarah K. Boone. And this might be nitpicky, but, you know, whatever. It is a legal document. It should say opposite. Well, so I'll read this sentence. Respondent Sarah K. Boone respectfully submits this closing argument in opposition of the petitioner's parenting and support orders. It should say opposition to. Petitioner should have an apostrophe because it's possessive, right? No comma here. Should just read of the petitioner's parenting and support orders and all other requests the petitioner has. Okay. Opposition states as follows. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this in here. She has a comma before the semicolon. That's probably one of the dumbest mistakes I've ever seen. We begin by addressing the petitioner. It should have a comma here. Mr. Boone. Right after this should be another comma. Because commas, you can use them as a separation, right? You do petitioner, comma, Mr. Boone's, comma, instead of petitioner's motion. You would have to do an apostrophe S, but okay, let me go to the next one. What's the next one? Yep, okay, let me do edit. Markup. The highlighter here. Okay. Well, this was highlighted from the last one. It should be comma, comma. motion for modification of alimony respectfully before the court considers. I mean, we're not even getting into the logical errors and the argument problems here, but the let's see. Yeah, this is right. Should be the former wife, comma. Wife should be capitalized. I don't know if period after miss is necessarily, but Miss Boone, comma, asks that the court take judicial notice of her pending motions for contempt against petitioner. Petitioner has willfully failed to comply with court ordered. No, there should be a dash in here. No dash. I mean, no, actually, dash is correct. Take that back. My apologies. Having neglected to pay alimony prior to filing this petition for modification should be capitalized. I mean, there's all sorts of different capitalization all over the place. See if there's anything on the second one. Save. Edit. I mean, yeah, chicken head. I'm not forgetting this. I will get to the super chats here in a second. The spacing, I'm almost just like, let's just handle the obvious stuff here a sec. Because maybe, you know, spacing got messed up in a copy over of this. Whatever. Let's see. Under Florida law, alimony obligations are court order or court enforceable and cannot be ignored without consequence. Yeah, I mean, yes, there should. The way I was taught, there should be two spaces, but I've seen a lot of stuff with only one space, so maybe that's a new thing now that they're teaching. Okay, this actually doesn't look like it has any problems here, but we just looked at the first page. Whoops. I don't know what happened to the ones I just edited. Oh, well. Okay. So, you're arguing that you didn't send it by showing proof that you sent it electronically to Sarah. Strange position to take. You're arguing that, see, there are no typos when there are typos in it. It has the same logical fallacies in the document. I already knew that Sarah was dictating or giving information that should be written because I said, oh, finally, Sarah, you're back with the 3 run-ons, the thesaurus, right? That was never a contention. They're just, why block somebody that's asking you questions unless you don't want to answer them, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So I think the other thing she did was she changed all of her content. She finally removed the post mocking Tanika, which was good. That happened to be the post that had my questions on it. I don't know whether she was afraid of me proving that I was blocked from her, but I always take screenshots, Nicole. So just because you can think of it later, like, oh shit, I got caught in another lie, it doesn't mean the evidence is gone. Now, I would advocate personally, in regards to blocking in general on YouTube, I don't block almost anyone. I mean, if somebody's going to be an idiot, I want to see what they're saying, right? Why would I block a source of comedy gold? The only thing I'm going to block, I would maybe at most the first time I would remove something that was maybe doxing somebody that's not really a party to the conversation or something like that. Or, just something that's nasty. I might remove it, but then again, or somebody bullying one of my friends. I'm not going to stand for it. Like a co-host, which I've had to remove people, right? I think the other people don't realize is all these channel content creators, we all talk. We all talk to each other. Like, can you believe what this idiot said? And so just because you don't say something stupid on my channel doesn't mean you won't get removed from my channel if you harass one of my other creators. You just don't need it. But the main reason I block somebody, and I think this is really good for the way YouTube set it up, because it is just like a filter. I just don't want to see him in the chat in a live chat. I just don't. It's like basically a spam filter is how I treat it. Because there are just people that are crazy. Like they're just rambling nonsense. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. If you've ever done like those Google searches where you search for a phrase or something, like you're trying to find maybe a newspaper quote. Do you ever get those returns in Google where it seems like, oh, that's the exact quote I'm looking for, but then you open it up, it's like a WordPress document that has 7,000 words in it. They're just kind of posted in there, and it's just the Tanika post is still up. I didn't see it earlier. But anyway, there's like 7,000 words of gibberish. I'm just getting rid of the gibberish. Like, there's no reason for me to see gibberish. I can't respond to it. I don't know what you're saying. Nicole isn't speaking gibberish. She's just saying stupid shit. So I don't need to block her, and I don't need anyone really to like harass her or anything. Nicole, I know you are desperate for attention. I mentioned you on one video, and then you've suddenly come over to my channel. You remove other content, and then you put up this stupid video with a cat chasing a laser as if, oh, this is so subtle. Oh, are you the laser, Nicole? And I'm the cat, and I'm obsessed with your laser? It's just kind of pathetic. But yeah, that was it. Let me hit the super chats here. Jennifer Mills, new member. Thank you for joining the team. I wish it showed me which one that people joined on here. Chicken head PK dork face. Not nitpicking. In the real world, I had to sign off on many court documents, and I could not make mistakes. Yeah, and I'm not going to say I'm the general like king of punctuation and something, but if I can see the errors just on a first glance, if I can see the logical fallacies, it's bad because I'm an idiot. So if you can't get past my stupid brain, that's bad. Thank you very much, Chickenhead. Chickenhead again, thank you. 199. Do not forget the spacing. Chickenhead again, thank you. In the court documents, it's 3 spaces. Oh, that is interesting. I did not know that. And Chickenhead, Dorkface, nearly another $1.99. Oh yeah, hi from Nia Bay. Oh, hello from Nia Bay. It's kind of close to me. I will say the weirdest punctuation I saw at work before this was there's somebody that is the father of an infamous true crime person who I worked with. They were the controller and I was the accounting manager. And he was a great guy. Great guy. He would never guess that his daughter was who she is. You can see him on Netflix. That's the most hints I'll do. I'm not just going to dox him out there, but he would sign every email, every question, every statement he had with a question, he would do double question mark. And it drove me insane. I'm like, dude, why do you do the double question mark? Is it urgent? But it would just be for a normal question. Hi, Tanika. Well, Tanika, you said it yourself. You said you think I'm Nicole's new favorite obsession. I really don't care. I would not recommend going over and subscribing to her because that's what she wants. She wants people to pay attention to her. She just doesn't want to, actually provide information, which is really the tragedy. She's not doing this as an undercover sting. She is doing it to be important, which is really sad. But yeah, if she wants to make cat videos, whatever. I hope this is the last time I ever hear from you, Nicole. But if you want to keep saying stupid stuff on my videos, that's fine. But just note that I know you're lying. And everyone can call out that you're lying. When you send me evidence proving that you are lying, you are an idiot. Anywho, I don't know if there were any other additional questions. One question I missed on that post, I should have asked her. Has Sarah promised to give you an organ? Are you in need of an organ, like a kidney or a lung or whatever? But whatever. Yeah, we all know it. I mean, I just wanted to clarify, like, we don't need it. When I made my post saying somebody let her know, that is not a call to action by any means, okay? Okay, so now we know how high X Derek is. I have a question. How dare you besmirch the name of Sarah Boone? Sharon Touch, she was in the comments yesterday. She posted a comment on the live video, and she is frequently attacking Tanika. And she believes that, I don't know, she just must not have a life. You know. But I've been blocked from several channels. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's been happened by accident a couple times. I think if you're ever concerned, and it's a channel you like, if you're ever concerned that you're blocked, like just seemingly nobody's responding to you, the one way to tell for sure is from a phone, send a super chat in a live chat. It will not let you. Even if it's just one word like, hey, it will not let you, because YouTube will not take your money if you're blocked on that channel. And then I recommend going to using an alt account and then saying, hey, I'm blocked. This is my username. Can you unblock me? Because a lot of the times if there's channel, that's why I also don't like having people blocked on my channel, because it could be a misclick if you're trying to click for somebody. But I understand these channels have like thousands of people. But I would personally recommend that as a mental health thing. If you're ever in a chat and there's just somebody who's being an idiot or whatever, don't go back and forth with them. Just right click and say, hide them. You won't see them anymore. And that's the worst thing they want. They want you to notice them and be annoyed by them. They want to engage in troll. So if you just hide them, they're yelling into the wind. So, thank you everyone for being here. And please check out the Lorne Miss series. We're on night 19. We've got the full playlist, all 32 nights. We're getting into the final week and a half. And we'll be on again tomorrow at 7:15 or 6:15 Pacific for night 19 with X Derek and Suma. And maybe we get the ruling on Monday or maybe Tuesday. It seems like it's always a day lag, but who knows? Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Let's see what the outro will be. What outro? Oh, let's do a Chloe outro. Nicole thinks she can put up a good cat video. It ain't gonna be good like mine. Which one is it? Where is it? God. Can't find it. Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong setup. Can I switch setups real quick? Yeah, I can. Oh, perfect. Okay, here is the better cat video. Oops. StreamYard. You will forever be my nemesis. Oh, sorry. Oh, Tanika's 2 cents. Thank you for joining. Welcome to, which one did you select? Did you select Bromo Game, Boonologist, Pornographer? Jen D, $5. Thank you very much. Sending this in support because I absolutely cannot stand Sarah's dumbass flying monkeys. Yeah, I mean, they're sad. Very, very, so sad. Very sad. Very, very sad. Outro. Chloe. All right. Good night, everyone.
Sexy lover, I've been watching you for a while. I must admit I'm digging your style, and I can't take my eyes off you.